Everyone has a different preference when it comes to daily drivers. Some people want something fast, others want something practical, some people want something that's good for commuting, some people want something with fuel economy. No matter, we're all car enthusiasts, and we all want something fun. So these are fun daily drivers, and some are very modern, for just £20,000, which is less than a lightly used Volkswagen Golf. The BMW E92 M3 is the only one with a V8. It also came with 4 doors, which is pretty useful if you've got kids. And this car can get to 60 in less than 5 seconds, and if you remove the speed limiter, it can do 193 miles an hour. Now I know that if you're saving fuel, this might not be the car for you, but if that's not a problem for you, then this car is a perfect choice. Both saloons and coupes can be found in the price range. If you don't really like the M3, this might be better. It's a 5-cylinder all-wheel drive sports car, so perfect for winter. It's even got a hatchback and 4 seats. It's also faster than the M3 to 60. It can do it in 4.5 seconds, which, trust me, is seriously quick. This car is going to be brilliant for this time of year because there's going to be ice on the road, there's going to be mud, and there's going to be a lot of water and wet leaves. So having an all-wheel drive system might be perfect if you're looking for a winter sports car. Forget 20k, these cost less than 15k. And here we have yet another all-wheel drive car, however this one is miles more iconic, the Lancer Evo 8. This is by far the best investment on the list. It comes with all-wheel drive, an enormous turbo, and it comes with 4 doors, which is a lot more useful if you've got kids or if you want to take passengers. This thing is all-wheel drive, as I said, so now that winter's here, it's going to be pretty much perfect. And with the 4G63 engine, you can tune this thing to the moon. You can find some pretty nice examples for less than 20. Nismo is Nissan's in-house racing division, and they tuned a Nissan 370Z, and somehow you can buy it for less than £20,000. That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't care. This thing is a bargain. If you want something that's rear-wheel drive and definitely will give you some street cred with that name, this might be the car for you. You also get 344 horsepower and a crazy sounding engine. There are loads of examples under £20,000. If you want a daily driver, how can I not mention this? The Golf GTI has been a family runabout since its launch back in the 70s. It's one of the oldest hot hatches ever made. And this thing is fantastic. It gets great fuel economy, it can seat 5 people very comfortably, it's well equipped, and it's got a nice big boot if you've got a dog. It's also a fantastic performance car, and for less than 20,000, you can't go wrong. Starting to creep under the £20,000 mark. Okay, maybe you don't want to look like a 9-year-old. Perhaps you want to look a bit more sensible, but you still want to have a bit of fun. This might be better. It's still got 5 doors, it's still got a big boot, and it's still got bucket loads of power, 280 horsepower, which is a bit more manageable, and it's got a few more tech goodies to keep you on the road, such as 4-wheel steering and clever suspension. In fact, briefly, the Megane RS was the fastest car around the Nürburgring, so you can always say that about it. These can be found for well under £20,000. Now, how could I forget about this on a list of daily drivers? If you haven't got kids to worry about, and if you're not doing carpooling, then this is just the perfect little commuter. The MX-5, it's easy to park, it's economical, and it's fun. It's rear-wheel drive, and with engines ranging up to 180 horsepower, there is a version for everyone. In fact, with £20,000 in your back pocket, you could easily spend it on the new RF version, very trendy, very cool looking sports car. These are very nice. You can get any engine that this car comes with in this price range. If you're not into your German cars, then that's okay. This is probably your next best option, the Alfa Romeo Giulia. Alfa Romeo took the world by storm with this car when they introduced it. It looked amazing, it sounded amazing, and if you've got £20,000 to spend, you can go for the Giulia Veloce. With a 2-litre turbo engine producing a respectable 280 horsepower, that's also available with a manual, which is very nice. It's also very fast. I've been on one of these are surprisingly quick, even in non-quadrifolio form. You can get these very easily for under 20,000. Mustang, when that name hit Ford dealerships, oh my god, it was crazy. These things sold like hotcakes. They were very cheap for what they were, around 40,000 when new. For about 400 horsepower, that's pretty good. But for 20 grand, you're looking at an EcoBoost. But that's not bad. You still get 330 horsepower, and that's pretty respectable. This thing with that engine is a bit like a Nissan Silvia, and it's tunable. You'll basically be tripping over these for under £20,000. Focus ST is around one of the more Jurassic, as Tolkien described it, hot hatches currently that you can buy. This thing is the last of the line. The Focus name is set to disappear, and that's a shame because the Focus has always been a great alternative to cars from France and Germany. This thing is actually very, very nice, and it was practically tailor-made for UK roads, so if you want something British, this might be the car for you. Pre-facelift examples are just under £20,000. You go, 20,000 might not be in everyone's price range, but that doesn't matter. There are loads of options out there for much cheaper. If you liked today's video, please leave any suggestions for cars you want to see next, or any videos you want to see next. If you liked today's video, please subscribe for more in the future. And until next time, goodbye.